thank you all for taking part of my show. I appreciate it. Before we start, does everybody have something to write with, to write on? No. Everyone's good? All right, cool. So, this is a featured show. So, please, we're going to mind all the featured rules: no cursing, no drinking, no nudity. I don't want to see you naked. You don't want to see me. That's fine. None of that nature. So, yeah. So, okay. So let's go over the rules real quick. Sorry. So it's 3 rounds. You have easy to geek out, medium well geeker, and hard geeking decision. Each round has 8 questions, totaling up to 8 points. You have 8 seconds to answer each question, a totaling of 5 points apiece. Now, these are mixture questions. So you have your multiple choice, you have true or false, and you have a write down. When it's a write down, I'll say write down, which means you have to write down your answers. Is spelling, technically, I am looking for spelling, yes. I'm not expecting you to be a spell champion, but get my point. So after every round, my admin in the comments will tally up everyone's score. So whatever your score is, I'll let you know throughout the game. The 2 players with the highest score after the hard geeking decision round will go into a head-to-head final matchup, which I like to call the power-up round. This round is 7 questions. You have 7 seconds to answer it, but the points double, so they go from 5 to 10 points. Right? So now, we all know what the theme of this episode is. This is a family man. It's a mixture of anything family cartoon related. So we have Bob's Burger, Family Guy, The Simpsons, and a little mixture of questions towards the end. But you have to make sure you have to get to that part to be able to find out what those questions are. Now, we do have some new things I've added to my show. For one, we have the Instagram poll. The Instagram poll, I ask you to send it out to your friends, your people, whomever, to vote for you. And whoever had the highest votes before the game started will receive an additional 5 points. And now I'm going to go check. And with a total of 11 points, Country Viber will receive an additional 5 points. So congrats to you, Country. Rebecca, you came in second with 7, and Jazz and 2 Moody tied with 2. So, but still, it's still anybody's game. It's still anybody's game. Just don't let that extra 5 points, stray you away. It's still anybody's game. Now, we also have mystery wheels and how the mystery wheels work. So anybody in the audience wants to change around the game, they want to, switch it up a little bit. All they have to do is send a wheel. Right now, I think the wheels we have are the 3K wheel and the 2500 wheel. So if somebody sends a 2500 wheel, that changes 2 questions. If they send a 3K wheel, that changes 3 questions. I'm also accepting the opening days, which will count as 1 question. And if you have Ruby wheels, you can send those too. You got them? You're fancy. Now, as contestants, if you want to change the question back, like say if somebody sent a bunch of wheels, but you want to stay on topic, you can send wheels. So you can send up to 2 wheels, which means that you can't send a 3K wheel, so you can send up to 2 wheels. So you can either send a 2500 wheel, which will send back 2 questions, or the opening day. So any questions before we start?
Nope.
Does it make sense? Anything confusing? Everything sounds okay. So, also, I want to add, I don't have a timer at the moment, so I am using my phone, and I will show you. I'm going to put on here the 8 seconds. Once I start the seconds, display your answers once the time is up. Even if you have your answers ready, wait till the time is up. Do not display it early, but don't be late either. Also, you have to turn your comments off, so make sure those are off. And also, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I also read the questions once. If you need me to repeat it again, just let me know. But that is the rules of the game. I hope everyone understands. This is your box of mystery questions. So if anybody wants to get a little questions from here, they know what to do. So with that being said, Again, welcome everybody to Get Geekin with Queen Honey. This is a newly featured show, and of course, I'm your host, Queen Honey, and we have 4 great contestants joining me tonight. We have Rebecca Ann in the big box, and we have Too Moody. It's Too Moody for you.
Well,
Yes.
I changed it so it's too moody-ish for you. Yeah. So
Okay, so now we have Too Moody-ish for you. We have Country Viber, and we have a returning player, Jazz. So it's anybody's game. Whoever wins tonight will join the champions in the champion tournaments sometime in May. All right, y'all. So, are we ready?
yeah, let's go.
Okay. So we're going to start with the first round, which is what I like to call Easy to Geek Out. And this would be the Bob's Burgers edition. I'm going to tell you what every round is, so it's not unexpected. Okay. So we're going to start with the first question. This is a write down question. What is the last name of the family on Bob's Burger? And your time starts now. Answers, please. Yes, there's a quack. Answers, please.
That's a B.
Well, you got it correctly, but Rebecca Ann is correct. The answer is Butcher. So that is 5 points for Rebecca Ann. All right. On to the next. See? On to the next question. Question 2. What is the premiere date of this show? A, March 17th, 2010. B, January 9th, 2011. C, April 16th, 2013. D, September 2nd, 2012. And your time starts now. You just write the letter down. You don't have to write the full out. I mean, if you want to, you got this. Okay. Answers, please. One of you is correct. The answer is B, January 9th, 2011. That is 5 points. All right. On to question 3. This is a write down. Which character has been turned into a meme because of their great personality? And your time starts now. Oh, it's a family man. So it's a mixture of TV dads and cartoon. Okay, answers, please. Oh, you all can play in the comments. They can't see you. And 2 of you are correct. The answer is Tina. Yes, this is the Bob's Burgers episode. So every round is different. So round 1 is Bob's Burgers. So we're right now doing the Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is Bob's Burgers is round 1. Okay, question 4. This is a true or false. A new shake flavor is always featured on every episode of Bob's Burger. And your time starts now. Answers, please. Come on, country. Come on, country. Pick something.
It's false. It's false.
That is not an answer. We will not accept that as the answer. And Rebecca Ann is correct. It's false. It's always today's special.
Oh,
There's something dark about it.
We will not accept no answers, country. You gotta write something.
It was on here. It was false. You just can't see it. Otherwise, I need to grab something dark and write it.
I couldn't see it, neither could you.
It's right there.
All right, now, magician, just magically writing letters on a paper. Okay, question 5.
Right on.
What is the animation studios that produces Bob's Burgers? A, Sony Pictures Animation. B, Blue Sky Animation. C, Warner Bros. D, bento box entertainment? And your time starts now. Answers, please.
Oh, yeah.
Two of you are correct. The answer is D, bento box entertainment.
Hey.
Shout out to Jazz and Rebecca. Y'all got this. Okay. Gentlemen, y'all can catch up. We still got a bunch of rounds to go to. Question 6. What is the title of the first episode of Bob's Burgers? A, We Are a Family of Pickles. B, A Fish Called Tina. C, Human Flesh. D, Motor She Blows. And the time starts now.
Child.
You gotta get something.
That was so long ago.
Answers, please. Country, you have to wait till the timer is up.
My bad. I'm trying to make
It's
sure y'all can see.
okay because you're incorrect. The answer is C, human
There we
flesh.
go.
If you were correct, you probably wouldn't have gotten them points. I'm just gonna let you know that. You gotta wait till the duck. You hear the quack, then you can put your answer up.
Mhm.
Okay. Here's the next question. Question 7. Write down. What does Mike Wobbles do for a living? And your time starts now. Okay, answers, please. No idea.
This ain't mechanic.
Oh, no.
Okay. The correct answer is he's a mailman.
Oh, damn. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's a mailman. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're on the last question of the first round, and here is your final question. This is also a write down. What is the name of the rival restaurant that is across the street from Bob's Burger? And your time starts now.
Yeah.
Answers, please. We have no idea. Okay, somebody knows they Bob's Burgers. Rebecca, you are correct. The answer is Jimmy's Pestos. So that is the end of round 1. If you're just joining us, this is Get Geekin' with Queen Honey. And of course, I'm your host, Queen Honey. And we had just finished up the first round, which is the eager to geek out round. And that was the round based off of Bob's Burgers. So we still got some more rounds to go. My contestants are Rebecca and Too Moody, Country Viber, and Jazz. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all feeling great? And if anybody in the comments wants to change things up, all you have to do is send a mystery wheel or an opening day, and we can pick out a question from this here box. Ooh, mystery. Yeah. Okay, so our admin is tallying up your scores for the first round. We will be moving into the second round, which I like to call Medium Well Geeker. And this round will be focused on Family Guy. Okay, and here are your scores for the first round. Country and Too Moody both got 0. Jazz, you have 15, and Rebecca, you have 30. Actually, no.
Go back.
Country would have 5 technically because he did get the 5 extra points. So you have 5. Country. You have 5. Moody, you have 0. Jazz has 15, and Rebecca has 30. But it's still anybody's game because we still got 2 more rounds. All right, y'all. You ready for the next round?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I love to hear it. Here is your first question. This is a write down. In what year did Family Guy first hit our screens? 1 point each if you can write also the month and date. And your time starts now. So you give me the full date. Yes, and you just give me the year. I'll take that. Okay, answers, please. 1990, 96, 2007. Well, two of you are correct. The year is 1999. The full date is January 31st, 1999. So that is 2 points for country. That's 5 points for country and jazz. So if you had the full day, you would have got 7, but it's okay. There's still more questions. All right. Question 2. Which of these characters does Seth MacFarlane not voice? A, Tom Tucker, B, Carter Pewterschmidt, C, Dr. Hartman, D, Mort Goldman. And your time starts now. This is a lot of people. Okay, answers please. Ooh, one of you is correct. The answer is D, Mark Goldman. Yeah, sometimes Seth MacFarlane be having conversations with himself. Okay. On to question number 3. This is a write down. Which season did Cleveland Brown leave the show? And your time starts now. Answers, please. 4, 10, 4. Okay, I like that everyone have the same kind of answers going on, but the correct answer is season 7. Is there an echo? A little bit of an echo here. Just a little bit. Okay. Moving on to question 4. This is also a write down. Which state is the fictional city Quahog located in?
Quahog?
Quahog. You saw me struggling too, right?
You said what city?
It's the New York accent in me. And your time starts now. It's the New York accent in me. Because I looked at it differently. Your time is up, and I didn't. Your time is up. Just raise your answers because I know where the timer went. And 2 of you are correct. The answer is Rhode Island. I don't know where my timer went. It just disappeared on me. But it's up there. It is. Found it. Okay. Question 5. This is a true or false. Joyce Kinney replaced Diane Simmons on the local news. And your time starts now. Okay, answers please. True, false. The correct answer is true. She did. After she was ended, her life was gone. She replaced her. All right, y'all. Question number 6. What is Peter's favorite song of all times? A, Peanut Butter Jelly Time. B, Shapoopy. C, Surfing Bird. D, Rock and Roll All Night. And your time starts now. Answers, please. Okay, like those. The correct answer is C, Surfing Bird. Okay, on to question number 7. Write down or true or false. So true or false, Faster Than the Space of Life was written by Brian Griffin. I'll repeat that again. I kind of messed it up. True or false, Faster Than the Space of Life was written by Brian Griffin. And your time starts now. Answers, please. And you all will be correct. It is false. The correct title is Heat Grows Faster Than the Speed of Love. Right? We are on one question left. There is a little bit of an echo going on, but I'm sure it will bypass. All right, here is your final question for this round. Here is question number 8. Who is Meg Griffin's real dad? A, easy, Carter Pewterschmidt. B, no, she was adopted. C, the giant chicken. D, Peter Griffin, I think. Your time starts now. Answers, please. Oh, this really tripped y'all up, huh? The correct answer is D, Peter Griffin, I think.
Ooh, okay.
I thought that would trip somebody up. Well, that is the end of the second round, medium well geeking round. That episode round was focused on Family Guy, and now we're going to move on to the final round. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Get Geeky with Queen Honey, newly featured show every Mondays at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in taking part of this show, DM myself or one of my admins in the chat, and we can get you on a featured show. All right. So that was the end of the round 2. I hope everybody is enjoying the show so far. Remember, if anybody in the audience wants to change things up, you guys, you can send any mystery riddles you can send, as well as the opening day will change the number of questions and also change up the game. But that being said, we do have one more round. And here are your scores for this round. Country, you have 15. To Moody, you have 10. Jazz, you have 25. And Rebecca, you have 30. And this is just for round 2. We haven't tallied up everybody's scores yet. This is just for round 2. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready to move on to the final round? This round is called Hard Geeking Decisions and will be focused on The Simpsons. Now, whoever the 2 plays with the highest scores after this round will go on a head-to-head matchup to find out who is the winner of the episode. We all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's begin the final round before the final round. Starting with your first question. Write down, what is the date The Simpsons premiered on? Time starts now. Yeah. Answers, please. If y'all get the year, I'll give somebody half a point.
It's a question mark.
That's a question mark. Okay. We'll give 2 points because Country Viber did get the year correctly.
Okay,
it premiered December 17th, 1989. So we'll give Country Viber 2 points because he did get the year right. But I did ask for the date, but I'll give you 2 points because you got the year. Okay, we got that down. Okay, on to question 2. This is also a write down. The Simpsons is the longest running scripted American primetime TV series as of today. How many episodes are there? The closest will get the point. And I'm talking about as of April 20th, 2025. How many episodes have they had? Closest will get the point. Answers, please. Good Lord. Jazz, I almost want to give it to you, but you're really not that close. That's kind of up to my admin. But as of April 2020, 2025, there are 785 episodes. 5,000 is a lot of episodes. Okay. So unfortunately, Jazz, my admin said you cannot get the points. But you were kind of close, kind of sort of. But yeah, 785 episodes. Yay. That's a lot of Simpson episodes. Okay, on to the next question. Question 3. What are the names of the 2 recruiting aliens who return on a regular basis to destroy Springfield? A. Klein and Clores. B. George and Greg. C. Kong and Kodos. D. Kip and Crip. And your time starts now. Just put something. Shaking your head's not gonna help. Just write something down. Come on, you got this. Answers, please. The audience got it. You got this. Now, Jazz, we shake our heads and know the answer. The correct answer is C. Kong and Kodos.
I be guessing.
Kudos, Kodos, Kryptonite. He was gonna be a lot of different words if I could figure out what the name was. But that is correct, Jazz. See, listen, don't doubt yourself. You got this. You got this. Yes.
Oh,
okay. Question 4. This is another write down. What is the name of Moe's establishment? And your time starts now. That's correct, yes. Answers, please. Moe's, no idea, no tab. I feel like I know what she was going with, Jazz, but that's not the full name. The correct answer is Moe's Tavern.
I can write fast enough.
Because tab could be anything, Jazz. Like, that could also be a J. That could also look like a J. I might know what you meant, but that could look like Taj and Tab. So if you would have put Tavern, I probably would have said yes, but you put Tab. Okay, on to the next question. Question 5. How many points are on Lisa's head in The Simpsons? A, easy, 4. B, no, it's 6. C, wrong, it's 8. D, nah, it's 5. And your time starts now. Okay, answers, please. D, A, 6. Is it a B or a C? Is that a B?
Oh, 6, whatever that one was.
Okay, so the correct answer is C. She has 8 points. Listen, I Googled it, checked it twice. She got 8. I just knew, just in case there was a fact check, I checked it twice. She got 8. I don't know how they fit it up there. That's why she's so smart. Okay. On to question 6. Who voices Poochie in the Itchy and Scratchy show? A, Maggie Simpson. B, Troy McClure. C, Homer Simpson. D, Bart Simpson. And your time starts now. Answers, please. Okay. I like the different collection of answers, but the correct answer is C, Homer Simpson. Poochie is the dog, sunglasses and the shorts and the red jacket. We love Poochie. Yay. Okay. Here's your final 2 questions of the final round. Again, after this round, the 2 players with the highest score will go on a head-to-head matchup to find out who will be moving on to the final round. Okay, here is your question 7. True or false? Krusty the Clown first appeared in his own Simpsons short before he became a character on the show. And your time starts now. Okay, answers, please. Okay. 3 of you are correct. The answer is true. He appeared in the Krusty the Clown show, which was a short before he became a character on the actual show. And now we are on the final question of the third round. And this question again, we'll find out who the two players moving on to the final round. Here is your final question. Write down, who founded Springfield? And your time starts now. Okay, answers please. Jerry Springer. The correct answer is Jebediah Springfield.
I don't know him.
He founded Springfield. Jebediah founded Springfield. Okay, everybody. Well, that is the end of the Hard Geeking Decisions round. If you're just joining me, I'm your host, Queen Honey, of the newly featured show Get Geekin. I have 4 great contestants playing tonight: Rebecca Ann, Too Moody-ish for You, Country, Vibrant, and Jazz. So as my admin is tallying up everybody's scores, if you have any events coming up, starting with Rebecca, then Too Moody, Country, and then Jazz, please let the audience know.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rebecca Ann 96. I don't have any upcoming events as of right now, but I'm so excited to be here on my first episode of the show. I really enjoy doing all the featured shows and streaming in general, so feel free to pop on into my stream, say hello. I'd love to see you.
Okay. So Moody, you're next.
Well, my name is Too Moody-ish for You, as you can see, and I've been on the app for about 3 months. I am on, I believe, 4 to 5 upcoming game shows. If you add me on Instagram, which is in my bio, you can, add me on Instagram and check it out and go from there. Other than that, I'm relatively new on the app. I like to do game shows. I like to stream, network, and make friends. And this is my first ever game show on this one. So yeah.
Thank you for joining me. Okay, Country.
Nice Country Viber. I mostly stream late nights around this time right here. I got this Friday, Flashback Friday, Auction House Back on the Couple, and this Saturday, 5 million all white open mic celebration. Pull up. Hit the IG, pay me, follow me.
Nice. That's and Jazz, you going on?
No, I'm here.
When do you stream? You want to just tell the people when you stream?
In the evenings, whenever I'm not too tired from work, somewhere between 5 and 6 o'clock.
All right, y'all. So we have your total scores. So for round 3, Country Viber, you had 12. Too Moody, you had 0. Rebecca, you had 5. And Jazz, you had 10. So with the final scores, Country Viber, you ended with 32. Too Moody, you had 10. Rebecca had 65. And Jazz, you had 50. So that means going to the head-to-head round is the ladies. The ladies is moving on. Congratulations to the two of you. Thank you, Too Moody, and thank you, Country Viber, for joining me. I also just want to give a little shout out. Country Viber is one of the first people that knew about this game show way before it got featured. So it's an honor to have him on the show. So I appreciate you and shout out to you and thank you so much for being a part. And you two gentlemen are welcome to come back next season.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Yes. All right, ladies. Look at the ladies killing it. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies said we stepping in here. All right, y'all. So now we are getting down to the get down. Now we are on the final round. Like I said, there was 3 rounds. Everyone went head to head, but the 2 players with the higher scores would go down at a head-to-head battle in the power up round. So how does this round work? The same way like the other round did. It's 7, but now you have 7 questions. 7 seconds to answer, but the score doubles to 10 points. So remember, Jazz, you have 50 points, and Rebecca Ann, you have 65, but it's still anybody's game. Now, if anybody in the comments, the rules still apply. If you want to change up a question and anything of that nature, who doesn't want a nice little, soup of questions randomly coming out of this lovely bin of mine? All you have to do is send any mystery wheel and or an opening day, and one of these questions could be theirs. All right, y'all. So I got my timer, like I mentioned. I got my little timer, and just for the purpose of this round, just kind of with the timing, for the purpose of this round, I will read the questions twice. So I will give you all that. I will read the questions twice. So are you all ready? Yes. Oh, make sure your comments are off. I know if you just in case you did turn them on, make sure you turn them back off. And if y'all want to drop the emojis in the comments for the person you want to see win, you could do that too. Let's have some fun. Here is your final round for the Power Up round, and here is your final question. This is a write down. Who is the proud owner of these nasty snacks? I'll say it again. Write down. Who is the proud owner of these nasty snacks? And your time starts now. Okay, answers please. Come on now. Kyle. Who's Kyle? Who's Kyle?
I don't know.
The correct answer is Oscar Proud.
That was for real?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Proud Snacks. Oscar Proud. I just want to know who is Kyle.
I swear I guessed on that one.
Okay. Question.
Ooh, that was
Give
funny.
a second, because I'm trying to figure out who Kyle is. I just want to know who Kyle is. Okay, I'll ask that question when the show is over, because I just want to know who Kyle is.
Ooh.
Okay. Give me a second.
Woosah, woosah.
Woosa. Okay, question two. Where does Stan and American Dad work? A, simple, the FBI. B, no, it's the CSI. C, definitely the CIA. D, more like NCIS. Where does Stan and American Dad work? A, simple, FBI. B, no, it's the CSI. C, definitely the CIA. D, more like NCIS. And your time starts now.
I want to get answer.
Answers, please. Right. Oh, the correct answer is C, definitely the CIA. And with that being said, we got some mystery questions, and we got a bonus.
Come on, bonus.
We got a bonus. But listen, if I chose the bonuses with this game, it would never be. So a 3K will was sent. So that means your next 3 questions come from here. Thank you, Massa. Appreciate it. Okay, boom. Who's ready for a mystery question? I am. All right. Here is your first mystery question. The rules still apply. It's 7. You still get 7 seconds, but I'll read the question twice. Ready? Oh, this is my handwriting. Yay. This is a write down. What is 90 times 15? I'll repeat that again. What is 90 times 15? And your sound starts now. Okay, answers, please.
That's 1,400. 1,400.
Okay, that's 1050. Well, somebody was the correct answer was 1,350. So no one got it, but y'all was close. That was in the right range. You just needed to minus the 100, add the 50. She just needed to add 300. She would have got it. All right. Next question from the little box.
Did that wrong. I multiplied too fast. Okay.
This is your new question 4. Okay. How old is the Justice League of America? A, 56 years, B, 69 years, C, 49 years, D, 80 years. How old is the Justice League of America? A, 56 years, B, 69 years, C, 49 years, D, 80 years. And your time starts now. And I forgot to mention, whoever's in that top bubble at 12 o'clock will get a special flyer made by me. And right now we have Man Musa as number 1. Okay? Answers, please. Yeah. Ooh, I like the answers. One of you is correct. The answer is A, 56 years. Shout out to Jazz. That's 56 years. All right. We are on question 5. And your final question from this ball of wonders. Here is your new question 5. Thank you. This is a long one, so listen closely. Why was Black History Month placed in February? A, it was the shortest month. B, it was close to the beginning of the new year. C, it was the same month of the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. D, it was the same month as the March on Washington. Why was Black History Month placed in February? A, it was the shortest month. B, it was close to the beginning of the new year. C, it was the same month of the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. D, it was the same month as the March on Washington. And your time starts now. Okay, answers, please. E and D. Okay, I like those answers. You think C is wild, but C is the correct answer.
Oh, girl.
The correct answer was, it's the same month as the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. What? Don't be mad at me.
I didn't know it had a reason.
I didn't know it had a reason either. A lot of these questions, I didn't know they had a reason, but they have reasons. Queen G. I know what you meant. I know what you was writing. Remember now, because you're a bouncer. Just saying. Okay, back to the game. That was question number. I gotta start marking which one of these was. 3, 4. Okay, on back to the game to question number 6. It's gonna be a little tricky.
I'm scared.
It might be a little tricky one because too fast. Okay, it's a little tricky. Game moving a little too fast. Okay, question 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6. What was the name of the dad from the Brady Bunch? A, Michael Brady. B, William Brady. C, Andrew Brady. D, Reed Brady. What was the name of the dad from the Brady Bunch? A, Michael Brady. B, William Brady. C, Andrew Brady. D, Reed Brady. And your time starts now.
I'm trying to sing the song in my head.
Answers, please. And you both will be correct. The answer is A, Michael Brady. I have to do a little something fun after this game. Just gonna let y'all know that now. Okay. Now we are on the final question of the final game. And if you're just joining us, this is Get Geeking with Queen Honey every Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in taking part of this show, please DM myself or one of my admins in the chat. We have XOXO Mama, Queen Diva, or the Beer Raider. Also, we do our booking for the last episode of the season, which would be May 5th. And then we will start off with the championship games, which will happen May 12th, May 19th, and May 26th. So you'll be seeing previous winners go head to head in a final matchup. And they're going to find out who will be the winner of season 4 of Get Geekin' with Queen Honey. So with that being said, Rebecca Ann and Jazz, are you ready for your final question to determine who will be the winner of this episode?
I am.
All right, y'all. Here is your final question. What occupation does Hank Hill have? A, he's a plumber. B, no, he's a doctor. C, more like a bartender. D, simple, he was a propane salesman. What occupation does Hank Hill have? A, he was a plumber. B, no, he was a doctor. C, more like a bartender. D, simple, he was a propane salesman. And your final time starts now. Okay, answers, please. E and D. Okay, and you both are correct. The answer is D. Simple, he was a propane salesman. And that is the end. Let's be great with this feedback. And that is the end of the game. So I want to thank you both for playing. I appreciate you both. We will find out who will be the winner of tonight. Now, I will say this as my admin is tallying up every score. Normally, this is going to supposed to be an hour show. And as you can see, I do have 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, this is brand new for me as a host. I'm going to be picking out questions. And if the people in the audience want to play in the comments, we can do so. If you ladies want to stay in the box and just answer some questions just to kind of fill out the hour, you can do so. It will not go towards your scores, but it will be something fun. So if you're interested, you can. If somebody in the comments wants to join, remember this is still featured. We got about 9 minutes. If you want to take part, just kind of get the feel of the show or see what it's like, you can also join as well. Okay, here are your final scores. Rebecca, you had 20. Jazz, you had 50, and the total score is Rebecca with 85 and Jazz with 100 points, which means Jazz is the winner. Congratulations to Jazz. Congratulations to Jazz for being the winner of Get Geekin' with Queen Honey Season 4, Episode 11, which means that you are coming back to play with the champions. You're going to be asked to play with the champions. See, Jazz is a returning guest. She's a returning guest. She said, I'm going to make sure I win one. So congratulations. Thank you also to you, Rebecca Ann, for joining. You also are welcome to join me for the future seasons. If you want to stay in the box and play a little aftermath, we can. If you all want to leave, I understand. But I will be throwing some questions out there. And if everybody want to answer, you're welcome to join the box, so you can say in the comments. So how do you feel, Jazz?
I'm shocked. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I got a little misty.
The comeback was crazy. All right, so we still got about 7 minutes. So like I said, I'm going to just be pulling out some questions. And if you all want to just rock with me for 7 minutes, I appreciate it. If you don't and you got somewhere to be, I understand. But since we are still featured, I'm going to just pull out some random. Who wants to answer some random questions? Yay! Okay, so Queen Honey is doing freebie questions, so you don't have to send wills. However, if you do want to send a will, I'm not against it either. That 0.5 is low, and that does come with a name change.
0.5?
The 0.5 does come with a name change, and it's less than 3K away. I'm just saying that is up to y'all. I'm not telling nobody to do nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, so we're gonna pick some random questions, and I'm not gonna give you a timer, so you can answer however you want to answer it. But I will pick out a question. So this is a true or false question. Homer joined the Stonecutters' ancient secret society. True or false?
True.
Are you asking me? Are you telling me?
I'm saying true.
You're saying true. What about you, Rebecca? True or false?
I'm gonna go with true.
You're going to go with true? Well, you both would be correct. He did, in fact, join the Stonecutters' ancient secret society. Okay, boom. Next question. We are really, this is real life. I am pulling questions out, which means I'm going to have to change these questions up next game. That means whoever is playing next game really will have to. Sorry, Coyote. We are currently still in a feature show. I have 5 minutes. If you're playing in the feature zone, you can join, but I do have 5 minutes left. Okay, here is your next question. Alexa Irene Kennedy was the first blank in 1981. A, African-American woman doctor. B, African-American woman cardiologist. C, African-American OBGYN. D, African-American neurosurgeon. Now, when I wrote this question, obviously, I'm looking at it again. I should have wrote it differently. But who was Alexa Irene Kennedy the first in 1981?
I'm gonna say neurosurgeon.
And what about you, Rebecca?
I'm saying OBGYN.
The correct answer would be D, neurosurgeon. So she was the first African-American woman neurosurgeon in 1981. Yeah. Oh, and I might just reveal what the last episode is since we have made it through 11 episodes. Anybody who is joining will be, I hope you like your anime, because that's what the last episode will be. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought it would be in the season, like prior into the season. I didn't think it would be at the last second, but it is. So whoever's on that game, get to studying. Okay, next question. Oh, look, speaking of anime, which 90s anime series features the infamous Outlaws? A, Cowboy Bebop. B, Berserk. C, BTX. D, Trigun. Which the 90s anime series features the infamous Outlaws? A, Cowboy Bebop. B, Berserk. C, BTX. D, Trigun. I almost said your time starts now.
Yeah, I don't know anime, but I'm gonna go with C.
You're gonna go with C?
I'm gonna say A.
You're gonna say A? Well, the correct answer would be D, Trigun.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an old anime. All right, y'all. We finally getting that. Queen. All right,
Get out
y'all.
the park.
Okay, I'll see you, Queen. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to the it's the 0.5. Okay,
All
I
right.
see you with the 0.5.
Period.
You're also a feature, but I see you with the I appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next question. Okay. I still feel like I'm in game host mode. Low key, I am, but low key, I'm not. But this is the next question. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which famous wizard was in Slytherin? A. Newt Scamander. B. Merlin. C. Oliver Woods. D. Morgana Le Fay. Yeah, I know. Which one is it, y'all? Y'all looking at me for the answers. Which one is it?
B.
Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
I'm gonna go with B.
What about you, Rebecca? Which one are you gonna go
I'll
with?
say D. That's popping out to me.
Which one?
D.
D. Okay. So the correct answer, which I'm not gonna lie, when I wrote the question, shocked me too. The answer is B. Merlin.
Really?
Merlin was a Slytherin. Oh, he is Slytherin. Yeah, Harry Potter go back deep. Merlin is Slytherin. You know, we slithering around here.
I mean, it's Ravenclaw, but you know.
I'm sorry, Slither gang. We slither around here. All right, y'all. We got 1 more minute for that top bubble. I appreciate the ladies for staying around with me as we just continue out the show. Congratulations again to Jazz for winning tonight's episode. Rebecca Ann, you did amazing. Country Viber. Again, thank you to Country Viber for one of the reasons why this show is featured. He is one of the people that pushed me to doing this show. He's one of the first people I've told about this show, and I thank him for being the person that I needed at the time. And also shout out to Too Moody-ish for you for also letting me be your first game to take part in. And oh, look at that. We have hit the 12 o'clock mark, which means give it about a minute, so I should no longer be featured.
So I can cuss now?
Well, wait, give me a second. Let me make sure you can curse. I'm not going to tell you can curse, and then we can't curse. Nope, wait, the banner's still up there. Wait, okay. Nope, we still feature. The banner is still up there. So we got to wait for the banner to disappear. I want to thank you all. I know the game ended a lot faster than expected, but I appreciate you two for just staying by and helping me clear out the last hour because I don't know what I was going to do. I was going to make a new game up. It had nothing to do with the show. I was going to make a new game up. All right. Are we not featured anymore? All right, y'all. We are no longer featured anymore. Congratulations again to Jazz for joining me. Oh, Lord. You like not cursing? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know how not to do it, but it's just a lot of
the fact that you have to.
Right. Like you just almost want to do it. Like, you know, you're not supposed to do it, but you want to do it so much. So you all are free to go. Congratulations to you again, Jazz. Congratulations to Man Musa. I'm glad he came into my life. I could not figure out how to spell his name, but now I know how to spell his name. Congratulations to him. He is my streamer king of the stream. And big shout out to Queen G with the 0.5. Yeah. And you get a name change, sis. You got a name change. But you all are free to spread your wings and learn how to fly.
Oh, good, because it's my bedtime, girl.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And you all are free to come back at any time.
Of course.
So, thank you. Hoo-wee. Thank you, Sancy. I am no longer featured. That show went slower than expected, but I think the ending results, I was able to figure it out. Thank you, Sancy. I was able to figure it out towards the end. So all in all, it was a good thing. I thank y'all again. Shout out to the Streamer King with